Over 1,000 people, young and old, gathered at the steps of Parliament House on Tuesday night for the 19th Annual Rally for Life to end the practice of abortion. But it wasn't a typical protest.
Will you please join with me in a minute of silence to remember the missing generation who have been robbed of life, and to remember their mothers and the others who have been harmed under this law.
It is our mandate to not just stand in the gap and fight for the lives of the unborn, but to also stand up and fight for and protect the lives of our women. They need to be loved and supported just as much as our children do. We need to love them both.
Two women shared their personal stories.
Mum and friend recommended going to a place for advice, pregnancy problem notes. She figured her pregnancy was very much a problem, so it was fitting, and she went. It was there that she saw a dot moving quickly, a dot that was actually a heart beating. What she was told was a mere few cells was the heart beating on a scan of the baby in her womb.
She was a drug addict, living every day for the needle. She lived off the dole, and every fortnight she would tell herself, I'm going to get an abortion this week. But as each week turned over, her addiction always won the battle, and the money would go to feeding the need. At her last legal chance of getting rid of the fetus, also known as me, Tennille, she had to decide if she would finance her addiction or finance the termination of my life.
Nick Gore and MLC addressed the issue of babies being born alive and left to die after an abortion procedure.
When we asked further questions about it in Parliament, a new report was created. The panel that makes these decisions for late-term abortions now has to, every year, report to the Health Minister. It's the second year that they've had to report. We keep coming out every year because still to this day, despite the fact that they have to provide this new annual report, the report is never released in Parliament. When we ask for it to be released, it is suppressed. That's why we keep coming out every year, because there's not true accountability or transparency in this area of healthcare. It is the one area of healthcare in Western Australia where there is no accountability or transparency.
On the 23rd of May 2012, I raised the issue of some West Australians receiving a different standard of healthcare to other West Australians. Specifically, I raised the cases of 14 babies who were born alive after an abortion procedure and left to die between July 1999 and June 2010. Upon further questioning, I was informed that between July 2010 and June 2012, 6 more babies were born alive after an abortion procedure and left to die. In each case, no treatment was provided.
And we keep coming out here every year because, sadly, that number that I spoke of earlier, 14 babies born alive after a late-term abortion, it's a miracle that they survived. It happens about once or twice a year. That number's now 26. And still to this day, the Parliament, of which I'm a member of, refuses to hold an inquiry into this matter. We know, we've asked the Ombudsman, he says he doesn't have the jurisdiction. We've asked the coroner, the previous coroner said that he didn't have jurisdiction. The Health Department says that the matter's not reportable. What we're asking for is true accountability in this area of health.
Prior to the election, Mark McGowan and Colin Barnett were asked for their opinions on this issue.
It's obviously a very difficult question and very difficult subject matter, and obviously baby surviving termination is a terrible tragedy.
If a child is born, so an abortion in a sense results in a child who still has life, and that child has a reasonable chance of a healthy life, I believe medical care should be administered.
We will have to wait and see how this issue progresses in the new Parliament. James Rogers, reporting for Undercurrent.